Nicknamed the Viking, Andy Fordham, as I'm sure you know, is a celebrated world champion darts player, but his world fell apart when, because of his 30-stone weight, Andy was told he didn't have long to live. Now, let's have a look at Andy as he looked around the time that he collapsed and was so seriously ill. This was the World Championships 10 months ago. As you can see, it's a good size. And over here is what was causing most of the problem. He was drinking 25 bottles of lager every day. I don't know how he stood up, let alone anything else, but there we go. Now, since January, Andy has lost an amazing 10 stone, thanks to some tough love from his wife, Jenny, who's also here with us this morning. Good to see you, Jenny. Well done. We're going to talk to you in a moment and find out how you got him going. But first, let's remind ourselves of the old Andy again. There he is. Now, you'll be shocked at this. Let's cross live to the trimmed-down version of Andy at a hotel in Bridlington. Goodness me, Andy, you look like a different man. It's incredible.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
If I have to say, Jenny's sitting here and she says, you know, because obviously she's been with you for the last 10 months, even she can't believe the difference. It's such a change. So, look, talk us through your sort of, what they call ground zero moment, then the moment when you realised that something had to be done. You were in a pretty bad way, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, just walking short distances and I was getting out of breath very quick. And when I went to actually play the game on a Monday night, it was, I could hardly breathe at all, and they sat me down, phoned an ambulance. And they took me to the hospital and I found out that I had a load of fluid and it just built right up and it had crushed one of my lungs. And that's why I couldn't breathe. And then after more tests, I was told my liver wasn't in the best condition and basically had to sort things out.
And so it was a pretty grim moment, really, wasn't it, for you? When you say your liver wasn't in a good state, 25 bottles of lager, Andy. Goodness me. How on earth did you hit the darts board at all, let alone be so successful?
Oh, I've got no idea.
Well, I mean, the good thing is that everything's changed. Should we talk to Jenny about how she got you going then? So, Jenny, you knew that things were pretty grim, weren't you? I mean, it was very frightening for you and the whole family.
It was, yeah. It wasn't fair on sort of the children, and they didn't want to see him in that state, so we made the decision.
So what did you say to him then that day?
Well, you make the choice, either drink and die or don't drink and live and watch your grandchildren grow up, but not yet kids.
How did the weight pile on? I mean, obviously, I know that the drink was a big part of it, but do you think it was a gradual thing?
It was. He started putting on weight when he was about 21, 22.
Yeah.
And he hurt his back at football and stopped exercising, but still went out drinking and...
He's done brilliantly since, though, hasn't he?
Has, yeah.
10 stone in 10 months. Well, let's ask Andy. How did you do that then? What did you do to lose that weight?
Well, it's probably mainly the alcohol that I just stopped.
So you've not touched a drop since
at first,
then?
No, I haven't, no.
Good for you. And have you taken a bit more exercise and all of that?
Well, luckily enough, the doctor said I can't do too much exercise. So.
But I guess that's all to come. Do you feel better, Andy? You certainly look better. You look very happy and healthy.
Yeah, obviously moving around's a lot easier and doing things, you find a lot easier. And, if I can get down to about 17 stone, I think I'll be quite happy.
Now, what about the darts? Because obviously you had to take some time out when you were so seriously ill. Are you back to playing professionally? Can you play as this new Andy? How does it feel?
Well, I'm actually playing today in the World Qualifiers, and I had a little practice yesterday and it's not going the best, but I've got to start somewhere, and it's just like starting again. I
bet it feels very strange, doesn't it? Does it feel very different in a way?
It does, yeah. And there's going to be a lot of people watching and expecting you to go and sort of do the business, if you like, and it's going to be a struggle, but I'm going to give it a go and see what happens.
Well, I think we all take our hats off to you. It's fantastic what you've achieved so far, and I hope you go from strength to strength. I mean, it's good. Thank goodness you're around at all. That's what we have to say, don't we? So, brilliant. Good to speak to you this morning. Are you down there because you're playing darts? You are, aren't you? So things are going well. All right,
yeah.
OK. Best of luck to you. All right, Jenny, thanks very much for coming in as well. You must be very proud of him.
I am.
Yeah, brilliant.